All right, we're going to try this again. Welcome to all the miracle makers around the world and to the miracle makers in the Miracle Maker online community right here on Facebook. I am Eric Capehart, founder of All the King's Men Mentoring Organization in Nashville, Tennessee, and I am your expert mentor. So today is day 26 of National Mentoring Month, and I've come to you every day for the past 25 days, giving you some of my best mentorship advice, some of my best mentorship tips, and just sharing some general mentorship stories that I really like to share with people to express the importance of this particular month. Today is day 26, and so all this week I've been talking about how to, what are the actual roles of a mentor? Many times in my experiences, I get into the situation where I meet new mentors and I observe them do their thing. And what I see is mentors, they try to be all things. They try to be counselors to their mentees. They try to be teachers. They try to incorporate parenting skills. They try to be their friends and all these different roles, right? But I really encourage people to really focus in on the important roles that a mentor actually plays. Like, what is your actual, responsibility as a mentor? And there's some very specific roles that I like to highlight. And all this week I've been highlighting those roles. And today I'm going to be talking about the role of showing your mentee attention and concern. Did you know that many, many, many young people in our country do not have a trusted adult or friend that they can actually just freely talk to and share what's on their mind without any judgment, without any ridicule, without anything other than just a listening ear? Did you know that? How does that make you feel? What does that make you think when you hear the fact that most young people in our country have nobody in their corner to just simply listen to them? It makes me feel sad, right? And so mentors can fill those empty voids by being the type of person that can listen and show that attention and concern for your mentee. Mentees go through many, many different challenges in their day. And whether it's a young person that you're mentoring or some other adult that you're mentoring, it really doesn't matter. That person is probably more than likely going through a specific challenge in their life to where they could just really benefit from just having someone to just simply listen to them and hear them out with no judgment, no direction, no, this is what you need to do. Just someone to just simply listen to them and to their particular story. And so showing that a concern looks like this. When your mentee tells you a situation about maybe you're mentoring a coworker who is having troubles at home in their marriage. Instead of trying to give marriage advice and be a counselor, what you could simply do is just listen to their story and just try to share with them some things that may have happened in your life, or let them know that you can somewhat understand what they're going through. Let them know that what they're feeling is normal, right? And so all you have to do is just show that attention and that concern, right? You're not trying to be a counselor. You're not telling them what they need to do. You're just simply listening. I think this is one of the easiest roles that mentors play, is to be an active listener. And what I mean by active listener is listening to your mentee tell you what they're telling you without thinking about what you're going to say next, right? Without trying to figure out a plan or something creative to say. Just spend time just listening to each word that your mentee tells you, and just listen to their story and just help them normalize the situation. And what I mean by normalizing is just letting them know that, hey, if I was going through something like that, I would probably feel the same way. In other words, the way you are feeling about your situation is normal, right? And so that's how we begin to show that attention and concern as mentors. And again, it doesn't matter if you're mentoring a young person or you're mentoring an adult. It doesn't really matter. The role of a mentor is to be that person in that other person's life who they know without a doubt that they can go to when they are having a situation and they just need a listening ear. This is one of the easiest roles that we can play as a mentor, which is just to be that person that's going to show that attention and concern. Now, the way you show concern for your mentee is by asking them follow-up questions to the situation. For example, if your mentee comes and tells you over the weekend, hey, I'm having this real difficult challenge. My car's broke down and I don't have the money to get it fixed. And so you hear that situation. And so instead of just jumping in and trying to fix the situation by giving them money, if you can do that, that's somewhat okay if you can do that. But you don't have to be ready to just jump in and fix the problem. Again, you can show that attention by saying, hey, man, I understand how you are. I understand the way you feel. I've been in your shoes before. And then you can show that concern by talking to them again later in the week, maybe on Monday, giving them a call and saying, hey, I know what you told me over the weekend. You were having car troubles. Were you able to get that situated? just call them out of the blue, just to follow up and make sure that everything is kosher in your mentee's life. That doesn't mean you have to physically do anything for them, right? You have to be careful to balance the things that you do for your mentee, because sometimes we get in the situation where we spoil our mentees, for lack of a better term. We spoil our mentees by jumping in and trying to fix all of their problems. They tell you they need something to eat, you want to go buy them food. They tell you they're out of gas, you want to give them gas money. And that's just generally when you're working with young people and you're an adult in that type of relationship. And so what you want to try to avoid being a fixer, and just really focus in on your role of being a person that's going to show attention and concern to your mentee. Hey, that's all I have for you today. It's been a long day. I'm about to go home and spend some time with my wife. And let's see, it's almost bedtime for my daughter, so I'm going to help put my daughter to sleep, which are my two most important roles in life, which are being a husband and a father. I hope you are enjoying these National Mentoring Month videos. Today is day 26. We're almost at the end of the month. Can you believe it already? I'm thinking like, man, I've come and done this now 26 times, and I'm down to the last 5 days of the month. And I promise you, these last 5 days are going to be just as good and just as content filled as the first 26 days. I hope you will continue to follow me in this journey. I hope that you will join me and really be more connected to me in what I'm trying to do as far as reaching 1,000 people who are ready and committed to becoming value-driven mentors. I'm going to help you do that. And the way you can get helped is just by going to my website, ericdkpart.com. And right there on the first thing you'll see is a box that says join my list. You join that list, I'm going to be sending you all kind of free, cool stuff. I'm not going to send you anything. I'm not going to try to send you anything to get you to sign up and pay for anything. If you join that particular list, I just want to connect with you. It's not a sales pitch. I just want to connect with you and send you as much free stuff as I possibly can to help you in your journey towards becoming a value-driven mentor. It's just really that simple. ericdkpart.com. All I need is your name, your email address, and I'll be immediately sending you my easy-to-use mentor readiness guide. Now, this guide is like I said, it's an easy-to-use 3-step process that's going to get you mentor ready in 7 days. And not only are you going to be mentor ready, you're going to be a value-driven mentor. And value-driven mentors are what I like to call miracle makers. So I hope you're having a great week. Today is Thursday. We got one more day, one more push until the weekend. And so hope you got some good plan for the weekend as well. You know, things are good. Even though the world seems like it's all jumbled up and all messed up, I can promise you this. There are more good things going on in the world than there are bad things. And I really do believe that. Do you believe that? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But either way, if you are a mentor, you have to have anticipation for a brighter day. That's one thing that we have to do as mentors. So, as always, people, I'm signing off with my signature phrase, happy mentoring.